Okay. Let's try streaming again. So I was supposed to stream already like an hour ago, and I did actually try. We did start, but what happened was VTube Studio stopped connecting. Hello Lou, welcome to the stream. So what happened last time, like an hour ago, was that VTube Studio stopped connecting to my camera and it just completely stopped working. And then it didn't work for half an hour, and I was like looking up all kinds of solutions that could possibly work or anything. But eventually it started to work again. So we are moving. Model is moving, but I'm feeling paranoid. You know, nothing can never be perfect, right? You know, there always have to be something annoying in life. Like, for example, the internet connection thing in Japan. Well, you know, now that that's over, of course, there needs to be something else. So now that is continuing with the same old problems of VTube Studio crashing and stuff like that. But I'm moving now, so that is a good thing. So yeah, I'm an hour late. I'm sorry about that. I really wanted to start streaming an hour ago, but you know, that is life. How are you doing, Lou? How is your day looking? I am playing Hatoful Boyfriend, as you can see. And this is a dating sim, I think, from 2011. And I feel like there was a point in time when this game was like in some niche groups, like a famous game. I feel like I might be wrong. I might have been part of some very niche groups, but I have wanted to play this game for way too long, and I actually do have like 0.6 hours in the game, but I didn't finish it because again I was like, oh, this would be nice to, you know, stream one day, and so here I am. You're doing great. Oh, I'm doing also like okay. I'm doing okay. Like there's some like self-sabotaging going on that like leads to a stressful situation. Like for example, like, you know, studies related. But otherwise, I think I'm doing okay. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this. It's like basically, for what I've understood, it's like visual novelish, otome game-ish. I don't know. Can I call this otome game? What is the definition? Clear definition of otome game? I'm not sure. But it's like dating. It's like a romance game. And the twist is like everyone is a pigeon except me, or the main character. So this is gonna be very interesting to see. Why am I playing this? Is because I don't know where my controller is. I think it's in the attic. With rest of the stuff, I have not moved to my apartment yet. I tried to look for it. I didn't find it, so I just need to move rest of my stuff to my apartment, and from some corner I will find it, from some box maybe. But until then, we are not gonna play games that require a controller, or I'm used to playing with a controller. So I was thinking like, I'm just gonna be clicking like, you know, pictures with this one. So why not play this game? So let's go for a new game. There are 12 chapters. Yeah, so there's 12 chapters to the game. I don't know how long this game is, so I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to finish it in like one go. Is the game audio level okay? Is it like too loud? I hope it's not. I don't know, it feels like a very quiet game. We'll see. I'll be keeping an eye on the mixer. Get a little lower. Anyway, so I lost my thought. Not the audio is fine. Okay, that's good. Alright. I was thinking of saying something and I lost my thought. So we're gonna skip on that thought. Welcome to Saint Pigeoness. What? Welcome to Saint Pigeonations. Please enter your name. My first name is Ryuki. So, right, yeah, this has 12 chapters, and I think the length of the game can be anything from 3 hours to 9 hours, if I remember correctly. From how long to beat. But we'll see. We'll see. At least I'll be like streaming maybe 3 hours. If it seems like we like fly through the chapters, maybe we can finish the game in one go. And the last name, Tonsei. Actually, it was very funny when I stopped the stream a while ago when I first attempted streaming. Is Ryuki Tonsei okay? I am okay. Ryuki is doing okay. Yes, I am doing okay. I hope this works with just the mouse. Anyway, when I had when I stopped trying to stream with the technical issues, my father called me. Is everything okay? What happened to the stream? It was very fucking funny. It just came to my mind. He sometimes watches my streams to partake in my hobbies. So it was very funny. He was so concerned about my technical issues, he even called me. Alright, let's start the game, shall we? It's gonna be a lot of reading. I'm wearing a hoodie, and I have the hood on. I don't hear myself, so I'm gonna take the hood off, so I hear myself a little bit better. It's a little disorienting having headphones on your head and speaking at the same time. I don't know, the headphones I had in Japan didn't have as much like this problem. I think I didn't have as much like this kind of echo in my head with them. I need to learn to get used to these old headphones. Best dad ever, yeah, he's lovely. Yeah, I love him very much. He's so supportive of everything. Everything I do. Alright, shall we begin? Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module, allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Oh my. Display human portraits? Do we want to see the human portraits? I think I do want to see the human portraits. We want all the visual effects we can get from this game. Configuration saved. Great. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be having those generic background musics, isn't it? It's fun for 1 minute, and then you get a headache. At least I get a headache from this background music, so we shall see how my sanity goes as we progress with the game. Alright. Saint Pigeonations. A school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, the school is known for one thing in particular. The school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports all come to Saint Pigeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. Holy murder, it's not only pigeons. There can be also eagles. I'm often asked why I chose to come here despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryota! Usually you'd have been already for an hour by... What? Oh, usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Ryuki. Oh yes, this is totally me. I'm always an hour early. Always. I'm always an hour early. Never late. Overslept? Ryota Kawara. This rock dove is named Kawara Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. This is great. I fucking love this. This is exactly what I needed. A light-hearted pigeon game. I mean bird game. A birb game. This is what I needed. Let's just hope that this is also like not 7 hours long, because then I'll just get a headache. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Yeah, I can't relax without that meat inside, yes. Living as a hunter-gatherer and stuff. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryūki. Yes, it's so hard being a hunter-gatherer, guys. You know, just can't relax without that red meat inside. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Cheapers? No good being late on the first day. And so Ryūki pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wanted what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. The screen is way too big, or I don't know, the text is too big, so I can't read because I don't see it at the same time. Anyway, Hatoful Boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon and for the pigeon. I love it. I love pigeons. Guys, I actually personally am very much like pigeons, and I also like seagulls. And I know that a lot of people don't like either, but I really love them. They're so cute. They're so cute. I have like this dream that one day I'll start frequenting some park where feeding birds is allowed, and I'll just feed the birds until we become very good friends. You know, I want to have a bird friend, a pigeon. Oh, you love crows? Yeah, crows are great. They're so great, and they are so mischievous sometimes. I love all those crow videos where they like they, for example, there's like this one video that went viral, and I've seen it being reposted all around on Instagram, of like this one crow who wanted to go drink alone on this like cup or whatever bowl, and there were like 2 other birds of a different species, and then the crow like sneaks behind a drinking bird and makes it seem like the other bird that was there was the one who like bit the drinking bird, and then the drinking bird turns around and gets very angry like towards the innocent bird, and then the crow goes to like a drink alone in peace. All those kinds of videos, or like crows like bullying bullying other animals. It's really funny to look at. Anyways, first term. I guess this begins the first chapter. Oh, it's 8th of April. We are half a year late. I think we're in class 2-3. I don't know how to say it in English. 3rd class of year 2. Hello, Nation Video Vlog. Welcome to the stream. Ryūki and I are in the same class again. Yippee! All faces, new faces. A strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh yeah, we first drink of the school year. Having a little shot here. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everybody. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be a teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics, and also some other things. And Kazuaki sensei falls asleep. Sir, wake up, it's homeroom. Oh, on the stream. He sleeps with his eyes open. I think it's time for the teacher also to unshrimp. Kazuyaki Nanaki. This quail. Quail. I've never heard of the term quail, but I guess that's one kind of bird. Huh. Is it like another kind of subspecies of of a pigeon? Like a white version. I wonder. This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's famously soporific math professor. Oh no, we're gonna be having all these complicated English words. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. Yes, the sleepy mathematician. Why? English is not Englishing today. I'm very sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, you have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. Oh, look at that. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with the commoners. Don't think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh, we have the high class pigeon here. Or is this also a quail? The white pigeon? Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's not good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. I have no idea what kulak or dissenter mean. Oh no, a noble. Yeah. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane Lebel Sakuya. It seems like this funtail is Shirogane Sakuya. They just ignored Lebel from the middle. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope you can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Ah, lunch already. Today is slipping by so quickly. Oh yeah, that was the fastest class ever. We introduced ourselves and it's already lunchtime. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Oh shit, oh my. Oh, this reminds me. A few years ago, I got really excited about like certain topics. I think a lot of people who frequent libraries can relate to this. Like I got like a lot of books, We talk about dozens of books from both university library and public library. And I forgot that they don't renew automatically. And I also forgot some of them. So I actually ended up paying insane amount of penalties, punishment, like bills for that. I was reminded about this a few days ago because I went to the library again and I opened like my library card, like user information on the website, and it still had unpaid penalties there. It wasn't much anymore. It was like 12 euros that were left. But it was like a few years ago, it was insane amount of money I had to pay, and I actually had to use my savings for that a little bit. So nowadays I'm a little bit more careful about returning books in time. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not, a morning doe stands in a dark corner staring in my direction. Am I like the only one to whom all of these just seem different colored pigeons? Like, I don't know, most of these like look like pigeons, or maybe there's like this larger branch under which like pigeon and mourning doves and all of those like go to, or is it just like because they are like different colored? I don't know. I don't know enough about these doves and pigeon bird species. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did he want something from me? He looked away. Oh no. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk, as if to say, "Hurry up and return them already." Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. I'm tonsei.ryuki, a sophomore. Sophomore. What about you? Ah, man, I have zero riz. I just stagger in my words. I don't even know how to read out loud. You're... Nageki. Fujishiro Nageki. Freshman. Wait, how did this go? Freshman, there's junior year. Is freshman first year and then juniors are like second year and then sophomore is like third year? Or is it like fresh? How does it go? What year is freshman? First year, okay, first year. I also just checked this thing, like, are pigeons doves? Wow, I am not the first one to Google this. Okay, dove is pigeon. What's the difference? Belong to the same family of birds, which is called Columbidae. Columbidae, which consists of more than 300 species of birds. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that is answered then. They belong to the same species of bird. Oh no! Am I lagging? Is my model lagging? Okay, I'm not lagging yet. Okay. It might be it's just my other monitor. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm paranoid about lagging, okay? I'm paranoid about my model freezing. Anyways. Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Says Ryūki. Says me. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... What about lunch? We were so excited about lunch, weren't we? Like, we were supposed to go eat, right? Did we actually spend the whole time, the whole lunch hour, doing that interaction? Is that... Did we actually spend the whole hour on that? You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya! What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother? After all these years! My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait, just... Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. So the noble is also racist. Or speciesist. Hydration. I made myself again de-stressing tea. I felt like that could help me ground a little bit when we are gonna go through this story of pigeons in schools. It's kind of, you know, it can get kind of trippy. I feel like. I guess even if we're in the same school now, What's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuya, is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey. You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. Haha, no sweat. I tried to stay... What? What is he saying? I tried to stay sexy and sway in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. I don't know. I don't know if Yuya Sakazaki, like the character design, the human version, like goes along with the general idea of like of the role he is performing in the school, like in usual cases. But I like that we have a trendsetter, smexy suave person of this kind this time. It like breaks a little bit the stereotypes. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. But if we are sophomore, is there like 4th year of this school? Like sophomores are like last, like 3rd year, like last year. So aren't we also seniors? I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. You're Ryuki, right? How do you... I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I never have thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He's an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article, in the flesh. He is. He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. I don't know how to pronounce French, okay? He really is a noble bird. Of course the nobles in Japan talk in French. Like, of course. Of course there needs to be French. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. Alright, so the day is already ended. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? So, where's Hiroto? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still dead. Now that I think about it, Ryota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary, just make sure he's okay. Oh, the infirmary. I love the little faces of birds and that one skull on the pill bottle things on the shelf. They're very cute. That is adorable. Excuse me. No birdies here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains. What? Oh, right, because they're birds. They can't fit behind the curtains. And the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. I don't like French just because of the last year's school. What happened? What happened during the last year's school? Did you have like forced French classes? I think French sounds very nice and I would love to learn, like I'd love to know it. But I just can't get past the pronunciation. I've tried, maybe not hard enough. But I have tried. I did try. And it's just really, really hard to pronounce it. Also, I don't know where I would use it. Like, realistically, how would I upkeep the language knowledge? With nothing, probably. Anyways, our hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. Nobody's here. Leota? Hello, Flash! Welcome to stream. How's it going? It's going okay. I'm getting a little hot and sweaty because my hunter-gatherer instincts are running wild. No, I'm wearing a very thick hoodie. I'm doing okay. I'm a little scared there's gonna be technical difficulties with the VTube studio again. But so far the stream's been smooth for half an hour, so that's a good start. I was supposed to start streaming like an hour and a half ago, but when I started, I just had so many technical difficulties with VTube Studio, like my model was constantly frozen, so I had to start later, later. Now it's like so much you have to learn, and you have like 22 to 32 hours of mandatory classes. Oh, what? 32 hours of mandatory classes a week? How is that like, how do you fit that into a week? That's like 6 hours a day if you like divide it by 5 days a week. Eh? Eh? What? Do you not study anything else but French? What the fuck? Or is it like you have to study it at home? But how do like hours, how many hours do people think a week has? Eh? How about you, Flash? How are you doing? Okay. The infirmary is empty. Yes, our hunter-gatherer skills did not detect a presence. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Why are we looking at the drugs? Ryūki. Ryūki, why are you looking at the drugs? Ethyl par, trife, lucio benzene. What do these even do? Care to find out? The doctor? It's like school hours, so 1 hour is like 45, and we have at least 4 school hours of French a day. What the fuck? 4 school hours of French? Were you in like some special French, like, I don't know, sometimes there's like classes or like schools that have like, for example, sports class, where like the people attending that class take more sports, or like, you know, arts or something like that. Like were you in like some French specializing class or something like that, or like school? Because that sounds crazy. Do you like, after that, can you speak French? How far have you gotten with your French after that intense treatment of 4 hours of French a day? I mean, I guess if the teaching is good and if the materials are of good quality, I guess that could be very like good, intense, like language studying. But I don't know. I have like friends who have studied like French for 12 years and they still can't like manage at all. I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. No, thank you. I really like the specific soundtracks or like songs for each of these characters. I bet they chose these songs because they are like copyright free. This partridge is Iwamina's shoe, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has bad reputation among the student body. Maybe because he's very inappropriate with the students. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor? Nanda. You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryota. Shu is a mood killer, huh? I heard Ryota covered up from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry, buddy. I'll be going now. Ah, finally out of the den of evil. Ryuta's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh, I never got around to joining club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. Well, I was in a gymnasium, which is like the hardest kind of school in Germany, and we needed to be like on a mother language level to pass. Holy shit. I mean, at least you learned another language out of that. I don't know. That sounds really intense. Well, congratulations for surviving through it. Yeah. Is high school called the gymnasium or something like that in German? I think in Swedish it's gymnasiet or gymnasiet or something like that. I'm having like my mandatory Swedish classes right now in university, and I have forgotten everything, and I'm actually in a little bit of trouble because of that. I went to get my friends like high school, like old high school books from their attic a few days ago. I'm desperately trying to get through the course so I don't need to look back anymore. I don't want to fail the course, and because you know it's really annoying to do it later. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, birdwatching. Isn't birdwatching in a like all bird school more like stalking, like a club for stalking other fellow students? That sounds a little sus. Isn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. What? I think their club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. Oh wait, Doe is having a tantrum outside. Coo! This is no putting for a man. Coo! Oko-san rejects it. It is a lie! A vicious falsification. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. Oko-san. Oko-san doesn't have a human face. This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a faint-tailed pigeon. I think? Yeah, wait, they have a stalking group. Yeah. This school allows stalking behavior. By the way, he's hyper. Cool! Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Cool! Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Cool! But this is no pudding! Ousted, scorned, betrayed! Dragged into the street and shot by those who he trusted most. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Cool! Spare the jests, young lady! Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective. They also allow violence at the school grounds. They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will. Holy moly. Are they gonna be hanged birds at the school grounds? Hello, Feta, welcome to the stream. It is very much okay. We are just getting to know all the different characters. So far, there have not been frozes with the model, so we are doing okay. Cool. Okosan must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell. Okosan has like airplane sound effect. And it's gonna create a pudding inquisition. Yes, tomorrow we come to school, there's gonna be a row of hanged bird bodies all around. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at Saint Peach Nations. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to join, you can. But if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Whew, Okosan has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? How small is our class that we are gonna go through all the students' preferences? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Yeah, nepotism ho. Nepotism ho? What is ho supposed to mean there? Anyway, don't we get to vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Join the... What are we gonna join? Student council? Track team or library stuff? Don't tell me Okosan is actually someone we can romance. I don't know if I can handle that much energy. Not that noble again, yeah. I don't wanna go with the noble into student council, although I feel like there's gonna be an intriguing emo character arc there, where we actually have like some tragic background because I'm noble from France. I think I wanna go for the library stuff. That seems like interesting and cold and cozy and all that. Maybe we can see like the library character that the freshman open up. The least assholey, most grounded character of them all. If a bird can be grounded. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. This class has me, Ryota, Okosan, and then the noble. There's 4 people. There's 4 people and Birdie in our class. Bruh. If this is supposed to be the school where everybody goes from the world, doesn't seem to be too many birds in the world. If there's only 4 attending persons in our class. Stats? I have stats? I have 1 wisdom, 800 vitality and 5 charisma. Why do I have stats? Is there gonna be combat later? Against Okosan or something? Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend... Let's go to music class. I want to see what the music class is gonna be like. Quite a free curriculum that we can just choose which class we want to go to. Okay. We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. They have like a couple of billion classrooms. Oh yeah, it's like one of those schools where they can actually afford enough staff to take like personal care of each student. Like instead of increasing group numbers and sizes, they actually are able to lessen it so everyone can get like all their needs met when it comes to academic success. Oh. That's true. I have not experienced that kind of great situation. I didn't even think about that as a chance. Ryuki leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. My stats... Oh, yeah, it went to 10. We are so charismatic. Our Riz is going up. Maybe also I will learn to speak out loud while I read. What? See, my English is not Englishing. My charisma in real life is still as low as ever. I can't read out loud. I'm a receptionist duty today. Better hurry. boring as usual. The library here doesn't seem very popular. Not enough books. It's on the 5th floor though, so at least the view's nice. I mean, if it's very quiet library, that means it's a great place for other businesses, you know, some privacy. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come ask me something. Dot 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 dot. There's nobody here. What about the freshman? I wonder if it would be okay to close early. Oh, I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away. Planning to jump off the building? The window there is rather good for that misreception. Holy shit, what? Who opens a line like that? Nageki, when did you... I've been here all along. A little creepy. Maybe he belongs to the bird watching group. Maybe talking to pigeons will give all of us a little charisma in real life. I should try that. I'll go one of these days. I will go to a park and talk to the pigeons. Let's see. I'll report to you guys how my charisma is doing after that. Actually though, surprisingly, I was actually spotted when I was outside. I went to an amusement park because my friend, what the fuck? My friend is working at an amusement park right now. And so I went to see them there, and I spent my day there alone because no one else was like willing to spend their money on that. And I was working there all day long. It was very quiet, so I was able to, like, you know, because there's not many people, you remember the other customers there, right? And there was like this pair of people, and when the park was starting to close, and I went to the last like roller coasters or whatever, they came to talk to me and asked me to go to a bar, and I bet the person who asked me, of the two of them, really wished for something to happen. I made sure nothing happened. When we went to the bar, I asked, like, I spotted a third person to come to the conversation so I wouldn't have to be alone. But that's the first time in my whole life a person has just spotted me on the street and like asked me to go out or something like that. Good work. I don't know. It's like, you know, I was like in that situation where she was like, hey, do you wanna grab a beer or something? I was like, oh, this sounds interesting. I would like to see where this hypothetical situation would go towards, right? And so I was like, yeah, sure. And the moment I said that, when I agreed to go for beers, I realized that I would actually have to be an active participant in the social interaction, and that was horrible. And I don't do well in, like, you know, one-on-one situations with strangers. You know, as I said, there were two, like, she was there with her sister, but her sister left, so she wasn't coming with us. So it was like, it would be like just me together with this other girl. And she did get a little flirty throughout the evening, but as I said, I was like constantly making sure there were other people there so I wouldn't have to be in a situation alone with her. She was very sweet and all, but I just didn't feel like, you know, like that. So yeah, nailed it. like nailed it. Sweet person wanted to have a party, yeah. And my friends laughed at me when I told about this scenario. Yeah, she wanted more than just a party friend. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she made it quite clear. Yeah, she was probably quite disappointed by the end of the night. I never noticed. Good escape. Yeah, exactly. My charisma is so high, I can't even handle one-on-one conversations with strangers. Oh boy. I never noticed. He's almost as bad as the doctor. You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay. I already know that. No, you have a lot of presents. It's just that like you probably are attending the bird watching club where you learn all kind of stalking behaviors, where your stealth goes to high rank. You certainly seem to like this place. Yes? Is that a problem? No. Books are nice. They are. Why don't you join library stuff, Nangeki? You could read whatever you want. I already read whatever I want. Touché. You shouldn't slack off, Miss Receptionist. And with that, he takes a book and is gone between the stacks. What a strange bird. I mean, that's normal library behavior, though. You go there to read, right? Sitting at home is so relaxed. Oh, relatable. The zero budget, the zero budget dwelling of a human hunter-gatherer. Oh, tomorrow is class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to... Who should we talk to? Let's talk to Ryota. We didn't see him in a while. I wonder if he's doing okay. Ryota, let's eat together. Sure, great view, huh? Is that your lunch, Ryuki? Yep, is calorie mate actually mentioned? I didn't know about the existence of calorie mate until I was in Lawson or something, and then I saw a huge amount of calorie mate, like packages there, and I was baffled. I was so baffled. And just yesterday or 2 days ago, like, this came up again because there was like stream recommended to me on YouTube of someone like something calorie mate like related, and I was baffled. I don't know, is calorie mate like very popular or something? I don't know much about this. That's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. Agreed. No, it's not. A great man once said, it's the ambrosia of the gods. Jeez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Yeah, we can become roadkill. Really? Wow, thanks, Ryota. And so I got to eat half of Ryota's lunch. This cooking is so good. Just how much does this pigeon eat for a human to have half of his food? Like, I mean, the portion is gonna be like at least 3 times the weight of Ryota, right? Actually, let's not question anime physics, right? I think it applies to this game too. It's Japan. Physics don't work the same there. Through we can become road buddies. Yes. We can save the calorie mate in case of survival situation. Alright. Just what is up with like the school looks like a normal building, right? With all kinds of like electricity and stuff. Why are we living in a fucking cave? Is it actually one of those situations where the school tuition is so high we cannot afford any like actual living expenses anymore, so we actually end up living like in a cave outside? Or what is up with this? Or are we actually a hunter-gatherer? Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend. Let's go to math class. I hate mathematics. I'm not getting this at all. Finally relatable. Maybe you should review the basics a little more, tonsei. Yes, yeah, I am really hopeless in mathematics. Oh, wisdom increased by... Oh, okay, I see. So, depending on which class we go to, we can increase our stats. And maybe those can be useful in some game mechanic thing. I don't know. I have really no ideas about the game. Maybe this game actually ends up being a horror game. I wouldn't be too surprised. I mean, this is a beautiful preface for like a psychological horror trip or something. I imagine you're all well aware, but sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you gonna do, Ryota? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. What is a three-legged race? I wonder what that means. Also, I'm gonna check Hatoful Boyfriend chapters. There's 12 chapters. I just wonder... Oh, it's an actual web comic? Hatoful Karashi, it's an actual... Is this based on a manga? I wanna read it. Okay, I googled Hatoful Boyfriend chapters game, and the first thing is Reddit games 9 years ago. Can we talk about Hatoful Boyfriend? Question mark. Let's see, is there gameplay? Visual novel, branching plot line. How many chapters are there? Okay, no information. We just have to go for it. We just have to go with it. It can be anything from 4 hours to 9 hours, I said, so we just stream as long as we stream, you know? Okusan will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Okusan. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It's a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use some help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. The school days seem very simple. We have like only one class, and then we chat a little bit with the teacher, and then that's that. And we can always choose whatever class we want to attend. Ryota's doing the three-legged race. Okusan's running the marathon, and Sakuya's cheerleader. Ryo might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I have to think about it. Should we try romancing Yuya, the noble's brother, who is like actually pretty decent, maybe? Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... I'd say I wanna go for the first aid tent. Maybe we can get closer to the brother. I'm just opening the chat a little bit. Maybe I'm a little shy, but I think he could be cute. Yeah, I think he could be cute. Also, he's like a little older, so you know, I don't know. It's like I tend to date and make friends like upwards, like people older than me rather than younger than me. I don't know. There's usually, you know, when a person is older than you, it's the likelihood of them being how do I say, more mature is higher. I like mature people, okay? I mean mature pigeons. I enjoy the company of mature pigeons. Salutations! Did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami? Oh, I take everything back. I take everything back. I take everything I just said. I take it back. Except, hello Zoe, welcome to the stream. I heard the first aid team was short-handed. Salutations? Alas, spurned for the sake of medicine. I must work harder to prove my love. Oh no. I think we... I remember you have said this before. Yeah, I think I have. Oh, maybe we should have gone to the library instead. Why is Yuya like this? Yuya was normal just a while ago. My sister is here too. She thanks you again. Oh no, no problem. No problem. Ah, the obstacle course does always hurt a lot of birds. Why use a game designed for humans? Beyond me, mon ami. I suppose it's tradition. Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too? Over there. Oh, if Yuya spends time with the doctor, no wonder they're both creepies. They're both creepy stalkers. No wonder. He's resting in the shade of a tree, some distance away. It looks like he's taking notes on the performance of the birds on the racetrack. What's he doing over there? He doesn't want to ruin his girlish complexion working in the heat. He does the same thing every year. Is he taking notes or something? All of the birds graduating from the school get scouted by pro sports teams, so maybe he's checking up on the promising ones? Uh-oh, they've started. We'll be busy soon. Get ready, mon ami. Yes, sir. I don't want to be called mon ami. I'm not your ami. I don't even know what that means. Maybe... I have no idea what that means even. Don't call me by names I don't understand. That's unfair. And so I spent the sports festival patching up damaged doves with Yuya. I learned some first aid from him, so it was time well spent. I think. Also, I was diagnosed with autism, so that explains why I used to overcharge a lot of... I'm very happy you were able to get a diagnosis, because sometimes it's really hard. Any diagnosis from the neurodivergent spectrum, it's really hard to get a diagnosis. I've heard, in many countries. Like, for example, one of my friends was trying to get the diagnosis, and the doctor was like, yeah, you clearly have signs of autism, but we're not gonna do anything about it, and then turned away the then nothing happened. Then my friend wasn't able to get to, actually the further studies or to get the diagnosis, so that is very much nice. But it's a really good thing, information about these things is spread more nowadays. So it's even if one is not able to get a diagnosis, it's you can find all kinds of tips and information on all kinds of how do I put it, for example, if you get overstimulated or something like that, you can find information about what's going on and stuff like that. But I'm happy that you got a diagnosis. Congratulations. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. That is relatable. Tonsei. Yes? You worked hard. Keep going like that and you'll do just fine. One day, you could surpass me. I'd love to see that. I guess I did pretty well after all. I bet I didn't do well. It is not realistic if I passed mathematics examination. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Yay! I found out because I was in school and I had an autistic meltdown. I'm very happy. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. But if you're feeling better now, that's great. Is this a dating game for birds? Yes. So we are the only hunter-gatherer human in this school that is made for birds. Everyone else is a bird. And I think it's a dating game. We are only in the beginning, I feel like. So we're just getting introductions, done. I don't know how the romance side of this is gonna go. As I said, I'm kind of going blind for this game again. I don't like spoiling myself too much, so I have no idea where we are going with this. But I feel like I wanted to stream something kind of chill, And also I don't have a controller, so you know I can play this with just press in space and then sometimes the arrows and enter. But yeah, just chilling with birds, with birdies. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Hello Raya, welcome to the stream. Those smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Ryuki. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. Pulitzer? What is a Pulitzer? I've never heard the word Pulitzer. Gestures at the news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon crowned again. The first intelligent pigeon. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm feeling kind of calm. I'm feeling calm. And that is a good thing. Yeah, that is really funny. I set an alarm so I could join the stream when it started, but my sis turned it off. Well, you're here quite early. Yeah. Also, I think I should take my hoodie off at some point. I'm feeling very hot. But yeah, I'm feeling calm. I was like, when I streamed Dragon Age Origins a few days ago, I was very I guess overstimulated and feeling a little overwhelmed. Now I'm not. Now I'm not feeling like that. Although I have like this weird effect going on where I don't hear my voice very well. Like it's kind of far away. But when I put my headphones on, it gets really disruptive. It can also be this very basic background music of the game that is actually kind of headachy. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm in the chill. I have my de-stressing tea and I'm feeling comfy. And we are not having technical issues right now, so we have been doing an hour okay, and that is good news. How about you, Raya? How are you doing? Honestly, you should play What Remains of Edith Finch. But it's really sad. Actually, I actually have What Remains of Edith Finch. I bought it not a while ago. I bought it a few years ago when my friend recommended it to me. I've been thinking of maybe playing it. Yeah. If you want to see me play it, I'll play it. It's just I'm working on a few thumbnails. I'll just have to make one for that, and then I can basically just stream it whenever I have free time. I was thinking of streaming tomorrow, so if anyone has any like wishes, I was thinking of Amnesia, or then there's like this other dating sim called Our Life that has a very, very overwhelmingly good reception. That is another game I was thinking of playing maybe. But then there's also this V Rising, that it's a vampire game I played once and I really liked it. I also like the thumbnail I made for it. And then what else have I been working on? I guess I could play Fable, the very first Fable game. I think you could play that with keyboard and mouse. Anyway, if anyone has like any wishes, I'll hear that. Anyway, we have the first intelligent pigeon. Can't relate. I am not intelligent, but I guess Brian is the first ever intelligent pigeon. Everyone else is dumb. One time I tried to play a dating sim. It was Doki Doki and it scared the shit out of me. Don't spoil. I want to play Doki Doki. I have heard that it's psychological horror. I have like 1 hour playtime in it, so I have not gotten to that part yet, and I really want to stream it one day and like experience the whole game. I was actually thinking of playing it today, but I was like, oh, it's easier to just like, when I was thinking of like drawing a thumbnail, I was like, it's faster to make like this one ready. So that's why we are with Hatoful Boyfriend first. Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but he's the world's most famous blogger. It began when birds were barely intelligent. I wanna hear more about the world's lore, like what led to birds gaining intelligence. Well, at least he looks very, very handsome. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. Alright, this game came out in 2011 and people had blogs back in the day. I had like 3 different blogs. Like 2 of them were like for my hobbies and one of them was like diary kind of blog. And I remember like there were other bloggers too, and then we would like comment with each other and it would become like this small community where everyone would know each other and it was really wholesome. I'm very sad that like, you know, blogs, like everyone also like learned very basic like website coding or like whatever you call that, like where you like make it look very original and sometimes very horrific. And it was really cool like just going through internet and like searching up random websites and words and then see like everyone's homemade little websites like with some niche topics. Blogception. But that's just theory, a game theory. Yes. I really wished blogs were still a thing like they were at one point. Yeah. It sounds awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. I don't know about other countries, but at least in Finland there was like a very active like blogging scene. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics was... Alright, and I remember when vlogging, like making vlogs on YouTube became like more popular. It was like a little bit of like drama, or like everyone was kind of writing about like, hey guys, I've been thinking of trying out vlogging. I feel very sorry about it, and I know this transition is like, some people are not gonna be happy about this, but I was thinking maybe I should switch to YouTube. And then it was like a big topic. This, yeah, F4 blogs popularity, yeah. Oh, that is very nostalgic. That is actually like something like over 10 years ago maybe. My sister is working on a speed painting while we are watching, and her stylus just broke. And debating if I should let her use mine. Let her use yours. And be there and let your siblings use your stuff. Alright, he was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called Pidge Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Oh my god, he influenced in naming Pigeon Olympics, and that's why he's the first intelligent pigeon. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. Okay, I'll Google Brian Pigeon. Holy shit, other people have actually searched this up. Pigeon blog about me, Brian Pigeon. Brian Pigeon also has a Twitter. Holy shit, I need to show you guys. What the fuck? This is actually, they actually have created these. Really? Okay. Let me Google Brian Pigeon. Let me share you. Let me share this with you. This is insane. Chrome. Look at this. Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? You would participate in Pigeon Olympics? Holy shit. Pigeon blog! WordPress! My name is Brian Pigeon and I am London's premier blogging pigeon. I live in Brighton now by the seaside. But don't hold it against me. This is amazing. This is amazing. Holy shit. Holy shit. Pigeon blog is my online diary. A bona fide urban pigeon who's been telling it how it is for pigeons everywhere since 2006. 2006. Your pal Brian Pigeon. Is this like if the game is based on a manga or like web comic? I think it was web comic. Is this like from when it was first made? 2010? Hard news from the South London Mankey community. The other week when I was heading up trackside, I noticed a fallen soldier on the tracks at Norwood Junction. Rest in peace. It was only today that I realized it wasn't a brother of mine getting up and stating his name. I paid a visit to the underpass shelves at Norwood Junction and found a limited community choked by chicken wire, struggling to find a place to call home. Holy shit! It was then I was told by her local and broken-hearted Manchester neighbours that Doris went missing over a week ago, gathering food on the platforms and tracks at Norwood Junction. She was found dead several days later on them very station tracks, both her cheeks starved. Rest in peace, Doris. Holy, what the fuck? No, some vlog. Nobody could do better. Carlos, cheers, your pal Brian P. Sugar Birdie. Nice one, thanks. Are you really a reader from California? Not from Venice Beach in LA, are you? Your pal Ray P. What is this? Holy shit, and all these, yeah, there's also Pigeon Pigs. Archives, oh man, archives. November 2005? Me yesterday. Okay, what about February 2008? Here's another fine example of ring of sharing. Although, for all the same reasons we stopped calling it that, they now refer it simply as a seed scrum. Nice. Not sure the one in the middle entirely gets concept. Overall, yeah, I'd say the whole affair looks far more civilized than the London version. Cheers for sending it, Suze. Also, check this out, handing out in Hyde Park yesterday, and you'll never guess who nearly stepped on my head. John Hurt. Fuck me. John Hurt in Hyde Park. The John Hurt nominated for an Oscar for his admirable portrayal of the mentalist rape boy John Merrick out in the open blatantly striding across Hyde Park. Managed to snap this. Unfortunately, I only got these legs. Sure, I saw him give me the knowing nod as he went past through. Made my day. There's 4 comments. Hi Brian, is John Hurt related with pigeons like with Element Man? You are welcome for the ring of sharing. My pigeons still do it every morning in our Hyde Park. Holy shit. And then this is not all. Because it's not only the blog. It's also... Oh, I need to... Do I need to though? It doesn't have option that I can continue without. Let me open my... I have it on my like Firefox. But there's like basically from 2018 there was one picture, and then in 2017, like the latest tweet on Twitter, I mean X, the latest X on X is from Brian Pigeon is from 2018. This is insane. This is insane. I love this. The blog never ends. Oh my god, these legs. Yeah, I know, right? Also a Facebook, also an Instagram. Let me see if I'm... This is in incognition mode, but I don't want to take any risks. Oh, this is actually some person's face. I don't wanna see that. But what about... Oh right, Pigeon might be actually a last name. Oh well, there is a Facebook page. There's like nothing here except like maybe if I was logged in. This is, I love this. This made my day. This has made my day. Pigeon blog. Go check this out. This is great. I love this. Alright. We did Google Ryan Pigeon now. This shit's crazy, yeah. I love the devotion towards this game they have. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Ryuki. Holy fucking shit, that made my day. No, but this is exactly the kind of shit people had. This is the kind of shit, this kind of websites and blogs people had. It was crazy. Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... let's go to the cafeteria. I want to see what the cafeteria is like. I think I'll eat at the cafeteria today. Excuse me, 1/2 dead... What? 1/2 dead fried rice, please? A half, like, still raw and wriggling? A raw and wriggling fried rice? I wonder if I can do a golden impression. I like it raw and wriggly, or something like that. That's like my best go at it. Yum, my favorite. Cool. No, this is wrong. A fake, a vicious lie. A familiar voice indeed. Cool. This is not pudding. I know, you said. So come on, let's eat outside. We can horse around in here. What's going on? Not that I can tell by looking. Sans saw the pudding here and went nuts. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but... Ow! Cut it out, Oko-san. Release me at once, my rage voltage is rising. Help me, Ryuki. Leave it to me. Leave it to me, Ryota. My hunter-gatherer blood boils. I can't be very loud. Because actually my soundproofing in my apartment is worse than in Japan. I love the thumbnail, by the way, Nyuubki. Thank you. I made it yesterday. I spent half an hour on it. I don't know. I like it too. I like it too. It's also nice to have like sometimes a little more bright colored thumbnail, because when I look at my YouTube page and I have dark mode on, it looks very dark. So it's like maybe something more inviting this time. Cool. No, the Beast Queen shows her true colors. Pull out. Pull out. Pull out. Oh, it's again the motors, the sound of a motor vehicle. Oxen rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult. Rabbit from a catapult. I'm gonna use that from now. Every time something fast happens, I'm like, oh, that's like a rabbit from a catapult. Ah, safe at last. Thanks, Ryuki. No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway. Apparently that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of disaster. This is so silly, I love it. Yeah, I love it too. I love the game. It's been so much fun so far. That sounded something a bit weird. Yeah, this game is a little weird. Today's an elective day. What should I do? I think every day is elective day. Also hydration. My tea is all cold. It's sad. Let's attend gym class. Let's get our vitality up. We don't know. I think this game is like building up to something. We need to optimize our stats, and vitality is good. Today is calisthenics. I have no idea what that means. There's so many words in this game, I have no idea what they mean. You're in high school and you still can't do a chin-up? Oh, come on, dude. You know very well that you cannot even do a half chin-up. I'm gonna call myself out here. I am throwing shade to Ryota for not being able to do that. I can't do a chin-up. I've never been able to do a chin-up. The furthest, like the closest I got to chin-up was 1/3 of a chin-up. And I'm gonna say that, just like, no shame in that. Don't look at me like that. You're making me feel like a failure. Yeah, Ryuki, why are you such an asshole? Especially like we all know Ryota is having a hard time already. Oh, should we romance Ryota? It would be like a childhood friends to lovers. That sounds kind of nice. It's a cliche, but it's a cliche I've never interacted with before. Oh, today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. My neighbors probably hear everything. I try to speak quietly, okay? Wow, there are lots here already. Anybody I know? Actually, this is a really nice scene. This is very atmospheric. I like the drawing style of these places. The color palette, like, appeals to me. May Mother's Day healthy this year, and may my stomach get better. Oh, Ryota. Yeah, I think Ryota is a sensible option. Can you hear the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami, Yuya. Morning conference on 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Buy another alarm clock. May I wake up on time? Nanaki. Wednesday is garbage day. Remember. It's a really nice background music. Damn, my grandparents got here. They didn't even born us, but that means we and my sister have to go find my brother. It was lovely to have you here. And hope you have a good time with your grandparents. What should I wish for? Conquer the world by force. Rule the world from the shadows, or become a famous artist. Why are these our options? What is wrong with Ryuki? Why is Ryuki wishing for these very, very over the top, unrealistic, uncalled for wishes? Why are these our options? Why are these my options? Let's go for famous artist. I don't know. I have to go hunt down my brother, who I assume is playing Fortnite with the neighbors. Bye bye, and thank you for stopping by and saying hi to chat. I hope you have a good rest of the day. I wish to become a famous artist whose work is known the world over. Oh, hello. Is that you, Tonsei? Ah, Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? I mean, I think it's more dangerous sleeping in the fucking cave than walk outside in the civilization. You know. Why not? Let's romance the teacher too. Yes, please. Alright. This is so wrong. Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. Your house is very rustic, Tonsei. Gotta go, my granddad called me and asked me for some help with his car. Nothing serious. Alright, thank you also for stopping by, and I hope you have a good time with your grandpa and get it fixed, wherever it is, and hope to see you some other time. A lot of grandparents today. I guess it makes sense. It's weekend, so you know there's assumably time to meet. Kazuki-sensei puts it very, very politely. A very rustic house indeed. I like it this way. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. Is sensei, is our teacher homeless? He looks a little sad. Sir. See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? Today's an elective day. What should I do? Are there any fixed days or fixed curriculum? I'd say we go for mathematics. We are not wise enough yet. I feel like I'm not happy with my wisdom until, holy shit, integral calculus. Oh no, this is giving me bad memories from the times in my life when I had to do mathematics. I went to humanities fields because they don't involve usually mathematics unless you really want to do mathematics. Hard to say. It might never help you at all, tonsei. But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy. No, I can't think of it as educational candy. It gives me headache. It gives me bad headache. And gives me desperation. Feelings of intense desperation when I try to do mathematics. Integral calculus is educational candy. I'm not prepared to accept this. My jaw feels very tight. Speaking is a little hard. I don't know. I'll at least try to manage another half an hour, but it's like, let me take my headphones off a little bit, and I'm gonna like stretch a little bit my neck. Come on. I don't know, I have like a history of having a very tight jaw. Like the muscles around it are like very tight. And what that leads to sometimes is like difficulty speaking. It might be also that my posture while I speak, when I stream, is a little different to what it usually should be, so that might like make it a little more tedious too. Alright, anyway, our wisdom increased by 5. We get our finals back today. I'm sure I did too well. Tonsei. Sir? Well done, you've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Success. I wonder what finals means. Does it mean like our first semester is over? It is. It is actually July. It's actually July. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. This is so fast. This is insanely fast. How is the school year progressing so fast? Usually it's like, when you think about like a school romance setting, right? It's like the first year. Like during all the events happen in one semester or in 1 year, right? Like whole season, sometimes even 25 episodes. Yeah, that was a quick year, yeah. Usually like, if it's like a series or something, it's like 25 episodes. Like sometimes even. For the whole year. What is this? How far are we in the game? We're already like 1 semester done, and we have like basically we only know people's like basic information. Also, I'm gonna take the hoodie off right now. I'm actually I'm boiling. It's really comfy and all, but I don't think my apartment is yet cold enough. You know, I like to have my apartment like sometimes a little too cold, because then it's more comfortable. Like nesting. You know, you can have like a nice comfy hoodie and blanket and have like 5 pillows behind you and get a little mug of hot chocolate or tea, and then it's like, because it's so cold, you don't get sweaty in the warmth, but it's actually like just a nice balance. I really like that. All cozy. Okay, I need to check all the assigned books before I go home. There will be a lot of students coming in to borrow their summer reading really soon. Today's the closing ceremony, so there are even fewer birds here than usual. Yes, yeah, I like to just keep my window open at night. It's so nice and cold. It's amazing. Yeah. And because it's like, it's already autumn, so there aren't as many like mosquitoes or stuff like that. So also there won't be insects coming into the apartment now when you open or keep the windows open, and that's very nice. And during summertimes it's a struggle always. Today's the closing ceremony. Yeah. Am I the only one? Well, that just makes my job easier. I'm probably not alone. I've seen this situation before. Nangeki? No reply. Maybe he's not here. Are you here? Nange? Please be quiet in the lab. Oh, his name was Nangeki. But was it Nangeki Yuya? Oh, wasn't Yuya a complete different character? Have I mixed up two characters? Because like I've been like going for Yuya, and I thought Yuya was like Nageki, but maybe they're not the same. Oh, his name was Nageki. Oh shit! You're rather nosy today. Did you want something? No, but I was just wondering if you're here. Of course, I'm always here. He replies from his corner in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's assigned reading for the semester. Is it any good? No, wait, no. Yuya is the older brother. Yuya is the older brother. Right? No! Have I been mixing two characters up completely? Wait. Is Nageki the freshman? Because I thought the older brother of the aristocrat was like also a person who enjoys going to the library. It's really confusing when there's only pictures of birds and half of them are white. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader, like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books? It is pretty boring most of the time. What do you like to read? Huh? You volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what to read next. Oh, so you want me to recommend something? He nods. What about Night on the Galactic Railroad or Orehato? Me, pigeon. Orehato. I like the poetic name of the Night on the Galactic Railroad. I personally, actually, I would go maybe for the Orehato just for the memes, because the name sounds ridiculous. I have a weird tendency to read very bad literature. Like my latest invention was, what invention? My latest like idea was, and I have started to do this now, is to read whatever the hell it's called. Midnight? What is it called? Midnight something. It's like the Twilight book. Like, you know, Twilight book series, but it's like the book that was written from the perspective of Edward Cullen, and it's fucking long. But I've seen like a while ago, like my YouTube algorithm just started to send towards me all these like to recommend for me like videos where people like do sketches from it, like all these humorous videos and posts and all that shit. And I was like, oh shit, that seems so fucking funny. Like it seemed really funny. And so I was to my friend with whom we like read bad literature together. I was like, do you want to read it? And so now we're reading it, and I got it from the library, and I was like, please, no one notice, because I didn't bring a bag with me, so I was holding it in my hand, and it's a big book. And I was like, I really wish no one would notice me, or if they noticed and saw the like title, I really wish they realized that I'm not reading it unironically. Like, I'm only reading it for the memes. But yeah, I some reason I'm like, I would love to read good literature, but I always end up taking the shit ones. I don't know why I do this to myself. It's some inherent trait I have that I go for the pain. You know. Too stereotypical. Holy fucking shit. Are you for real? You've already read it, I imagine. Yes. Though I like to. Okay. We scored a few points. We scored a few thin points. And so I spent the afternoon working in the library, occasionally exchanging a word with Nyuubki. Time flows slowly by. This sort of thing is nice too. So Nyuubki is freshman and Yuya is the older brother. And that's the names they go by. I mean, I don't mind having spent time with Nyuubki, because, like, you know, he was a pretty grounded feeling person. But it's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during What? Ryūki? Language, please. Also, a posture change. Check your postures. My chair. My chair is not really comfortable. My legs get really numb every time I sit on this chair. Like, they get like numb. Actually, it's not like in Japan where my ass was numb all the time, but it's more like my legs are very like swollen. Like, they feel swollen when I have like sat here for like a few hours. It's really annoying, but I can't afford a better chair right now, so we have to go with this. It's really annoying. But I said during the beginning of the stream, there always needs to be something that's wrong. You know, life cannot be too comfortable. You know? Can't get too comfortable in life. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. Said Ryuki, never. Never. Ever. Never ever. Whoa, holy shit, what? Just randomly, casually showing us like a skyscraper that's broken, that's like fallen, that's leaning against another skyscraper. Just casually showing that image to us, and nothing else. What is the lore of this world? What is this world we live in? Ah, that was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Unfair me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. I mean, Ryuki, you live in a fucking cave without any wall. It's an open cave. It's not even like a deep cave. You already live outside. Hey, you. I don't know you. Where do you come from? Holy shit. What is this battle music? What is this battle music? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. Holy shit. I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's where my legs hurt. Oh my god, okay, that is very much relatable. I end up usually like, I'm like, let's go for a short walk. And then I walk way too far to an area where there's no public transportation, and then I'll just injure my feet. that has happened at least twice. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit. I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Hoshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. What an introduction. Call me Azami. Then, thank you, Azami. What is this introduction? Is it a flying scooter? You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both of our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following the traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we put it along at Azami's super cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. Interesting character. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job, since I have the chance. Yeah, maybe we could afford apartment rent for 1 month. When was the last time you showered, Ryuki? Do you even have a shower here in this cave? You have like 1 spoon on a rock or something. I'll get a job. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? It's beautiful in here. Oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon... Oh, sorry, I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentlebird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. Oh, have we found my perfect match? A mature bird? All the students at school are young and hyper. And the most dignified birds there are the teachers. Was that right? Forgive me. I am called Urushihara Kenzaburo. I am the owner of Doremi Cafe. I'm tonsei.ryuki. Welcome, Mr. Ryuki. I hadn't expected a human. Are you gonna interview me? I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here, and I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I'm a vitality girl. What the heck? I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Mr. Ryuki. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. I'm glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Cage. Tomorrow then, Mr. Ryuki. A fucking cage. That is either sad or very kinky. Today is my first day working at Mr. Urushihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning, Mr. Ryuki. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. I mean, Ryuki, you live in a fucking cave. You live in a fucking cave! Come on now. It's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Oh, I live a very rustic life. Actually, compared to you, my house... Excuse me. I saw the flyer at the station and... Ryota? Ryuki, what are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Ryuki? Yes, this is Ryota. You came for the job too, Ryota? Yeah, I saw it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you've already got the position, then that's that. Mr. Urushihara, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I should give the job to Ryota, yes. That is the noble thing to do. Mr. Urushihara, do you think you could take Ryota instead of me? Ryuki? I don't see why not, but... I really need a job. But Ryota does. What do you mean, Ryuki? You live in a fucking cave. You need income. Do you even have a shower? How do you wash your clothes? Do you use clothes? Don't worry, he's a hard worker. Are you sorry, Ryuki? It's not really fair to you. I do feel a little bad leaving on my first date too, but... Ryota works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urushihara is a real gentlebird, and Ryota deserves to be treated nicely. This is for the best. I know you'll do a good job, Ryota. Thanks, Ryuki. Well then, our encounter has been as transient as a comet's tail on the horizon, but I'm glad I met you. Please do stop by. I will always be here, Miss Ryuki. I will. Thank you, Mr. Urushihara. Oh, I would love to get to know Urushihara a little better. In his cage. Today is the local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. Invite. Let's go with Ryota. I wanna, like, I don't know, we started with meeting Ryota and he was like a very prevalent character at first, but now he's like so distant. I feel sad. I wanna reconnect with my childhood friend. My bestie. Thanks for inviting me, Ryuki. Come on, let's go. And so many booths. How are we supposed to choose? I wonder if the game is a little too loud. It's a very energetic background music. So many booths. How are we supposed to choose? Use your hunt-gatherer instincts, Ryuki. Let's go find something to eat. I'll pay. What? No fair. I'm paying for it. With what money, Ryuki? With what money? Or are we? Is this like some kind of like strategy? Ryuki's actually living in a cave, to save money, and they're actually very rich because of that. Because they don't have to pay for, you know, rent or anything. They actually just save every month like a lot of money because they don't have any living expenses. It's a deal. Yakitori sounds good, right? Yakitori. Yakitori. Are you sure that's okay for a bird to eat bird? I don't know. That seems very not how do you call it? What do you call it? I don't know. A bad idea. And so I spent a happy evening with Ryota. Maybe we can go again next year. I love me some yakitori. I don't know. Desensitive is the word I was looking for. Fucking yakitori. Cannibalism, yippee. Yeah. Yippee, a little bit of capitalism. I mean cannibalism. Capitalism and cannibalism are the same thing. Yes. Yes. Hydration time again. I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late. Now we are relatable. This is relatable. This is very much relatable. Oh, hello, tonsei. Sir, I'm sorry. I overslept. Overslept? My homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself, tonsei? Huh? What's the number in the top left corner saying? Oh, you're just a little bit early. Wow. Now, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, tonsei? Lend your hand? I was about to start grading the freshmen's exams, and I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library, I want to help Mr. Nanaki. You will? Thank you. I'll get us some tea. Of course we help the teacher. And so I spent the morning grading tests in the air-conditioned staff room, like a proper little oh, what the fuck? What is this language? This tea is very good. It has mango in it. I do like sweet tea. I also like sweet tea. We have so much in common. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer. Cool. Okusan is always having fun. Yep. What is this? Fun. When summer is over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Focus, sir, focus. I guess. Oh! We got to second chapter! Hatoful Boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon and for the pigeon. Second term. Is that a picture of a pigeon or is that a peacock? Huh? Is that a student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 22? Not a name I recognize. Should I find their classroom? They might already have gone home though. Well, any teacher will do, right? Sir! Sir! Oh, hello Ryuki. Did you forget to turn in your homework? I found someone's ID card, sir. It's from someone in 22. I thought I should take it here. Oh, thank you, Ryuki. I can take care of it. What is it? Nothing, just... You did find this today, right, tonsei? Yes, in the corridor just outside. The student has been absent since the middle of June. How strange. So then, was the card lying there all summer? Nobody noticed it? It's awfully clean though. Shouldn't it at least be dusty? Anyway, I'll take care of it. Thank you, tonsei. How suspicious. Oh, it's again an elective day. I still think my wisdom is too low. I like to prioritize wisdom when it comes to Pathfinder and D&D. Like usually I play characters that require a little bit of that, but well, you know, it's good to be smart. I had hoped for something a little more interesting from an elective, but this is dull. I can just barely keep up, even though Mr. Nanaki explains everything so clearly. So this is all easy for you, Sakuya. Wow! Are you trying to curry favor with me? He looks happy though. So, how long is the game? Is the game like 2 school years or just 1 school year? Because it's been like 1 semester already. It's been 2 hours. Alright, we leveled up. I'm gonna check this one more time. How long to beat? Because if this is like Hatoful Boyfriend. I wrote boyfriend. Main story is 1.5 hours. Main and extra is 4.5 hours. Average is 1 hour and 41 minutes. Leisure 6 hours. I guess there's like, I guess there's two semesters then that this covers. Okay, I guess we just go through this semester now, and then see if there's gonna be like next school year, then we will like leave that for another stream. That was a productive day. Time to go home and indulge in idleness and debauchery. Hey Ryuki, Ryuta, what's up? Want to walk home together? Well, if you were going home somewhere else, I would love to. Ooh, can we go further on with the romance, with the childhood friend? The sun's going down already. I guess it's fall now. The most elegant of seasons. Hey, look, it's a swallow. The most elegant of birds. Oh, there's its nest. They're supposed to be done rearing chicks by the start of summer. I guess all birds are changing now. I guess so. The chicks are really small. That reminds me of something from a long time ago. Me too. Thank you, Ryuki. When I was young, I found Ryota freezing on the ground after falling out of his mother's nest. Doves breed all year round. No wonder they're everywhere. That was how we met, right? When I found you flopping around in the dirt and carried you back to your nest. That's mean. Thinking about it, if I hadn't walked by then, you'd be dead. Just saying it flat out like that. You're still not exactly the healthiest bird around. Yeah, thank you, Ryuki. Holy shit. That is a little rude, but whatever. If you hadn't phoned me then, I wouldn't be here now. I remembered it as if it was yesterday. Ever since I always loved your kindness and monkey tree climbing genes. Is this the romance? And you're just the same as you were then. Never change? Okay. What is that? That is like zero response to that, Ryuki. Zero charisma skills. I'll shrimp. Today's the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. So many things to do, I can't choose. Oh, tonsei. Mr. Nanaki, what is it? Your shift is tomorrow, right? Could you maybe help at the reception reception desk? We're getting a lot more people than we expected. Of course. I shall mete out information and directions like an Oni of old, clever in hand, seated atop a throne rolled from the skulls of my furs. A little weird. Thank you, I'll go get a chair. Okay. It looks like the crowd is thinning out a little. That was tiring. Are you okay, sir? I'm fine, just a little... At least he held up pretty well until now. It's almost time to clear up and prepare for classes tomorrow. So I spent the last hours of the festival nervously watching Mr. Nanaki sleep, slipping even lower in his chair. That was a great day off. I really wanted to see all the festivities, activities, but I guess no. I I handed in my recorder instead of my math homework. What do I do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room? Excuse me. Huh? Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamina. I hadn't expected to see them together. You see nothing peculiar about these numbers? Nothing at all. There's a statistical deviation visible in the data of students from the past few years. I'd hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated. Oh, that is true. That is really rude. Really rude thing to say. Really? Sorry I couldn't help that. I'll side with Kazuaki. Of course. Sure is very rude there. That's not very nice, doctor. What do you want? Hello, Tonsei, what is it? Sir, I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework. How do you even make mistake that? Are we talking about like recorder, the instrument, or recorder, an electric device used for recording? Either way, recorder is very different from paperwork or homework. So you did. Here you go. Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Like teacher, like pupil? Oh, come on, sure. I window shopped too much on the way home, and the sun's already down. Wee. Alright, window shopping is a thing, or used to be a thing. I don't know. I think the last time I heard this word, window shopping, or like the term window shopping, was so long ago. I don't have the money to do that, or interest. So I have forgotten the whole concept of doing that. Who's a cute girl handing out flyers? This is so lovely. This is great. We have a maid pigeon. What are you? Ryota? What are you doing, Ryota? The festival's over. Is that what you always wear? No, this is my job. What kind of job is that? You're misunderstanding. It's just a transvestite cafe. Excuse me? We need to remember this was made in 2011. This game. I'm not misunderstanding at all. Also, if this is based on a comic that was made in like 2006, 2004, it's even more understandable. We need the money. Here, you take a flyer too. I'll ask for you when I go there. I'll make sure to ask for you. Thank you, I'll be waiting at Ryūki. Oh, and my name at the cafe is Coolin, so address me with that. Coolin? Okay. See you later, Coolin. I'll tip you big, little lady. With what money, though, Ryūki? This is like, if this is like a hostess club, I have no money for that. I have no money for that shit. It's like if I ended up walking into one of those places, I would walk out with a huge loan I would be having to pay for the rest of my life. Ryūki, want to walk home together? I'm sorry, I need to go somewhere right now. Maybe later? Okay. Is something wrong, Ryota? It's nothing wrong. Don't worry about it, dude. I think Ryota is not doing well. Yeah, not smiling convincingly. But if he doesn't want me to be worrying about it won't do anybody any good. Maybe I'll go to the arcade. Yeah, let's go play some Mai. Oh, that was fun. I haven't played in a while. I should practice some new songs to get back into the game. Huh? What's the other doing over there? And why is he coming out of the hospital? Ryota, where are you? Ryūki, I want to talk to you. Is now a good time? Of course, what is it? Is Mom okay? Is Mom okay? Is this gonna be another another point in the plot to make us closer, to get closer to the romance. Also, I wonder if harem is possible in this game. Is it like if we go with one bird, we cannot go with the other birds, or can we explore as many birds as we possibly can during one singular run? I wonder. Sorry, I'm not sure how to say this. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere. Thanks. My mother isn't doing well. She was never really healthy. She did always used to catch colds during the winter. Yeah, even though doves are supposed to fare better in the cold than in the heat. She's been getting worse since the end of September. Alright, we are already in March. How fast does this game go? After a certain point I couldn't take care of her on my own. So she's in the hospital now. And that's why you've been going off to school. I hope she gets better soon, Ryota. She won't. She won't? He's crying. Sorry for holding you up, Ryuki. See you. Ryota! I saw he fled into the night. Oh, Ryota! No! It's the time of the year when the chill outside gradually breaks down my soul. Holy shit. We're gonna go to the deep waters here. Well, I'm done cleaning, so I guess it's time to go home. Eh? It's my phone. I remember looking at Daily Portal Z during break, so I can't have left it at home. We had a chemistry lab today, right? Maybe I left it in there. The door is open. Good. That's a one happy little skeleton. Look at that fella smiling all goofy like that. There it is. Sitting right on the bench I worked at. Are we talking to the phone? Ryuki, what the fuck? Sorry, very lonely. Come on, let's head home. Skilly boy, yeah. What happened now? Ah! I bumped into the doctor. Why is the doctor looming in the dark hallways after school hours? He is very sus. he's really sus. You again. Has your life no purpose aside from meddling with me? No, what is he even doing here? He came out from the chemistry prep room, right? Alone after school in the lab. What were you doing? I left something behind. Did you see anything? Is there something to see? I'm asking you if you saw anything. What is he talking about? Would it be a problem if I had seen something? Very well. May I ask a favor of you, Miss Tonsei? Yeah, what is it? Could you bring me the files from the prep room? The black ones on the desk. He's very sus, yes. He even squints his eyes constantly like that. All puffed up. Isn't this the prep room right here? They are somewhat heavy for me. But I am sure you will have no problem with them. Would you mind? No, sir. I'm not sure I could get away with saying no. I'll just do as he says. This is very interesting. Just yesterday, I think he's hiding a body. Maybe the skeleton in the classroom was the body. And we actually, just yesterday, I was at my theater class. Oh, it's not a class, it's just like a theater gathering with us, like theater hobbyists and doing theater exercises. But anyway, we started our session with conversation about power, like how others have used power towards us and how we use power towards other people. This fits well with yesterday's themes, this scenario, this authoritarian power, making us carry files into dark rooms. Files, which ones? I don't see anything like what he asked me for. Wait. What the fuck is wrong with Doctor? I'm locked in. Doctor, let me out. What are you doing? Let me out. Brute, villain, fluffy heretic. No reply. The building is going to be locked soon. And I didn't tell anyone I was coming here. Well, you have your phone, Ryuki. You just got your phone. Call someone. Somebody help me. The doctor locked me in here. Oh shit, I think we're going to be the next Kelly boy. No! No, I'm not ready to become biology prop. I don't want to be a biology class prop yet. I thought I could be walking around a little longer. There's no reason to, unless he thinks I saw something I shouldn't have. This must be his way of shutting me up, or removing the evidence. That's probably it. I'm in despair. This evil doctor who will probably be coming back with a cleaver or something has left me in despair. I'm not sure I can make it out of the window. Ryuki, you have a fucking phone in your hand. I can't believe, why did I name myself Ryuki in this game? I'm getting really mad at this. Get your fucking phone. But I have to get out of here, quickly. How can I? Footsteps. Coming closer. I have to hide. But there's nowhere to hide in here. I'm sorry, please don't. Huh? What are you doing here, Tonsei? School is closed already. Mr. Nanaki. I thought I heard noises coming from over here. Were you banging the door, Tonsei? That's not good. The door isn't a punching bag. I think I can see a halo around his head. I can practically hear angels. I'm alive! Such a simpleton. Is that Ryuki? Sir, there are some dangerous things in here, so don't come in without asking, okay? I didn't come in of my own accord. The doctor... That's right. He asked her to. You did? Indeed, I am truly sorry. I completely forgot I'd asked her to get something and locked her in and walked off. You locked the door as soon as I walked in there. Who are you? Clavering? Is that it? Well then. This whole thing stinks of ill-doing, Mr. Nanaki. But the doctor said it was an accident. I think it might be best if you went home as soon as possible this time of year, Tonsei. It gets dark so quickly. This is really sus. What if Shu causes the narcolepsy of teacher? What if the doctor causes the narcolepsy and controls the mind of the teacher? Teacher, are you okay? Blink twice if you need help. They're teaming, that's not fair. That is also an option. Maybe they're both gaslighting us. They're both using power over us and gaslighting us into thinking, manipulating us to thinking that we are in the wrong. Usual victim blaming. I wanted to leave early, but then all this happened. Well then, I'll head home now. Stay safe. We'll have a career plan survey tomorrow, so don't forget the printout from earlier today. Tonsei's a very honest, nice girl, isn't she? Though she's a little bit restless. I agree completely. Anyway, I should excuse myself now. Goodbye, Doctor. Yes. That was a little... That was a little slow. Is this actually a psychological horror game? How does this keep happening to me? I swear, every fucking time I play a nice, I don't know, bright, animal-related fucking light novel game, right? Like, remember Shiba Inu? When I played Shiba Inu game, it was supposed to be a happy game. And look at this shit. Where am I again? There's people dying. There's authoritarian figures using their power wrong. There's mothers dying. What is this shit? Why does this happen to me? Every single time I play a happy game, it turns out to be a fucking sad and psychological horror. It's fine, I like that. It's like, what did I do wrong? You failed to pay sufficient attention to your surroundings. That sort of thing will be the death of you, you know? Just kidding. Accidents like that happen to everyone, and you remember to let her out in the end. Don't worry about it. Yes. Thank you, Professor. I swear. It's like... This has happened to me already, like, at least a few times. Where I play a happy game, and then it's like... Then it's actually very twisted. Why? This has to be some universal thing. This has to be like some, like, agreement all light novel makers make. Like, they all have to sign, like, this hidden contract, like, yes, and from here on out, I agree to go along with this evil plan to only make horror games that are secretly horror games out of, whenever I make a game in the format of light novel. Yes, play Doki Doki next, and then one is harmless. This joke, don't play Doki Doki, it will drain your mental stability. I want to play Doki Doki. I actually was supposed to stream it a year ago. Well, I wonder what kind of thumbnail I should try to make for that one. I need to look. I'm kind of afraid to usually when I try to look for like game information, I'm afraid of spoilers. I'll come up with something. We'll get our final spec. Oh, it's already December. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. Tonsei, sir, you ranked top of the year this time. Well, what? This is bullshit. Now we know that this teacher... Look at that malicious face. Look at that face. It has that kind of daring, this kind of challenging look in it. I can see it. I have learned to analyze the facial expressions of birds, and that face is sus. No way. This kind of bullshittery. This is how we know. This is the final line. This is the final straw. I don't know English phrases. I don't rank top of the year. What? She beat you by 2 points, Shirogane. A liar is among us. Yes. Saki is glaring daggers at me again. How nostalgic. Anyway, my hard work paid off. Yippee! I wonder, I know that there's like some like very big Discord groups for VTubers. I wonder, it would be like, I would really much like to play Among Us. I played it only a few times during Corona, and then no one has, like, I just don't have big enough friend groups to play it. So I haven't actually played it as much, and I really love it. Like, I love watching streams of people playing Among Us. Like, I have like multiple streams, and then some fans, I thank you, those fans, they make like these collages, like they edit out all the participants' streams into like one big video collage, like montage of the whole sequences, and it's really fucking funny. I would really love participating in Among Us game. So I've been wondering, like, maybe I should reach out to like some Discord group or something like that if some people would like to play it, but I don't know, I feel kind of shy. And then it's like, if the energy is wrong, if the energy is a little wrong, then it doesn't work out. But maybe one day I'll know some people who would like to play it with me. Hydration. Because it's such a good, it's like such a fun game, you know? Somebody sent me a text message. It's from Ryota. Taking into consideration like how hard his life is, we have not been allowed to spend more time with him to support him, but maybe behind the scenes we have been supporting Ryota. Meet me in the park at 7. What's going on? I hope it isn't something bad. Ryota, I hope I didn't keep you waiting. No, sorry for dragging you out like this, Ryuki. What is it? Is your mother okay? Yeah, she's fine now, thanks. She said, you're old enough already, go spend the day with someone important, and wouldn't let me back into her room. Someone important? Going home is too lonely. So thought maybe if I talk to you I'd feel a little better. You can come over to my place. It's not a house. But you can count the stars with me. So you called me. Do you feel better? Yeah, thank you. Oh, sorry, sitting out here on Christmas Eve is kind of sad. Wanna go somewhere? I don't mind, Ryota. Anywhere's fine with you. And so Ryota and I spent the evening sitting together in the park. It wasn't very Christmassy, but I didn't mind. That's how I spent my Christmas Eve too. Or actually, yeah, Christmas Eve. Last year. We were in like some park in the middle of Osaka's busy city areas. And we were like eating like cake on like these benches with pigeons. I was sitting with pigeons eating Christmas cake last Christmas, so this is very accurate. Happy New Year. But it's raining. Oh well. Oh yeah, this apartment is not really waterproof, is it? I'd go to the shrine, but this weather makes the wilderness dangerous. I think I'll sleep in like a good girl. Is this how girls think? I don't know. I need to ask. Has someone actually has some girl actually internalized this kind of this way of thinking? Does someone actually call themselves a good girl? Like this? Or do I just make it up? For me, this sounds very like condescending. Is that the word? I won't be able to send out cards in this rain either. Fiddlesticks. Such a badass. Oh, it's already 10th of January. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. I can relate. I hibernate by just like I lock into my apartment. I don't go out. I eat gingerbread dough and play video games. That is like the best possible Christmas holiday they can be. What a shocker. Also, what is very important in my routine, Christmas, like winter break, what is very important is I need to like mess up my sleeping schedule so that I go to sleep in the morning, so I will not also see the light of the day for 2-3 weeks. That is also very important. A complete darkness, and the only time I go to the store is like once or twice during like 3 AM. So it's like dark and there's no one there. You're still hibernating, sir. Wake up. Oh, I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you. Oh wait, this is junior year. Not. I thought I was so. Is sophomore not a senior? Sophomore meaning a second year. Oh, I am a university student. I should know this. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. And the music abruptly cuts. Oh, third term. Hatoful Boyfriend. I guess we just continue. I wonder how is there going to be like 4 or 5 terms or something like that? I'm very profoundly confused, but we just go with it. We just go with it. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Boy. Oh, tomorrow's legumedines. I think I'll buy some beans. Oh, like what? I have no idea what that is. Today, legumendines is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. What? No way this shit is real. No way is this shit this shit ain't real. What is it called? Time. This has to be made up. Yes, it's made up. It's made up. This is not real. At least this is not real. Disgraceful. Good evening. Here for beans? Yes. Is there a kind that you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards these bean medleys of races, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question really. That's true, and sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. That's very much true. I think I'll buy... Although I make excellent ramen, but it's like you know, I tailor it to my own taste. So for someone else it might not be as good. But for me, like, because I know what I want, I just make it how I want, and then it's really good. I think I'll buy swollen hemp raisin blend. I'll buy corn. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. I'm cool as a cucumber and calm as a corn. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give these beans to that special somebody. Ryota, wait. Huh? Oh, so during the first term, who I interact the most with is the one the game pushes me towards. So we can't really change the course of events anymore. I guess you can't choose love. The love chooses you. So does this game demonstrates. Do you have a minute? Sure, what's up? Here, corn for legumentines. Whoa! Thanks, Ryūki. Are you sure? When is Valentine's Day? Is it the 14th of February? I think it's 14th. In Finland, it's actually called a Friend's Day. So it's not actually, it has nothing to do with romance in Finland. Like during Friend's Day, for example, at school, what you do is you have to make like these, it's like, at least in the area I live, like in the city, it was very common in elementary schools that, you know, every class, every student makes a little box for themselves, like, you know, arts and crafts. And then during the week before Valentine's Day or Friends Day, we also have like, you can make cards for each other and stuff like that. And then during arts and crafts class, you're forced to make like something for everyone. And then during Valentine's Day, everyone would be very excited. And then at some point of the day, we would open the boxes and then read through all the cards everyone writes. I'm back, and arts and crafts interesting. Oh, welcome back. And yeah, I'm explaining like about Valentine's Day in Finland, that it's called Friends Day, and that's like I was talking about like what we do, at least in the area I lived in when I was a child, what was usual in schools. But anyway, so you know, usually you meet with friends or go out to eat, like hang out with friends and stuff like that. And I think that's much better than any kind of romantically inclined ideas of Valentine's Day. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you are in a relationship, you can go with the, you know, the global version of it, but you know, it's nice. I like it. I like Friends Day much more than Valentine's Day. Anyways, I love this. They're really good. It said they were easy on Bird's stomach, so I thought you might. I know sometimes it's tough, but I like being around you and helping you, Ryota. Ooh. Thank you, Ryuki. That makes me really happy. Ooh. You like udon, right? Let me take you out sometime. Ooh. Okay. He seems happy. Yay! that was simple enough. Tests are over and there's nothing else to do but wait for spring break. The semester really was over before I knew it. Outside, it's cold. I need to do something about the temperature in my house before I get... It's not a house, Ryuki. You clearly see that it's a fucking cave with no door. It's not even a deep fucking cave, and you don't even have a campfire. No shit, it's cold. It's actually marvelous that you're not like chronically ill and dead yet. Huh? Someone sent me a text message. In the park, come quick. If you want somebody to like you, just give them calm corn. Got it, yeah. That would be so sweet. I actually imagine a situation you would be like, I don't know, in a library or like walking somewhere or like, I don't know. And then someone comes to you with like one of those cans of corn, like, hey, I don't know you, but I just have this, can of corn, and I just thought, like, would you like them? That would be so fucking sweet, and like that would also be so unexpected that it would be like a good move, because unexpected stays in mind. Like, you know, instead of like, I would actually go along with that instead of someone asking me for beer out of nowhere. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe this is gonna be it. Like, I need to give subtle hints about like, please make the move like through corn. That sounds really sweet. I don't know, I like peculiar people. It was a joke with my father. I like when he was staying at my place in Japan in August, I met one of my friends for the last time before he left back to his home country. And we met, all three of us, my dad, my friend, and me. And then afterwards my friend was like doing like a little analysis of my friend, like, oh, okay, this kind of like very unusual combination of traits. And I was like, well, would you expect a normal friend? And he's like, no. If you had normal friends, that would be very concerning. And we joke about it with my friends all the time, like how we are all very peculiar people. But it would be so boring if others didn't have some quirks, you know, going like, I don't know, giving corn to random people. Alright, anyway. Degrading. Ryota. Ryota is huddled on a bench where we usually meet. Ryota, what's... He's crying? It's still cold out, Ryota. You'll catch a cold without a coat on. Alright. Hey, Ryuki. My mother died today. I can't find words. I had a feeling this conversation would come, but I don't know what to say. She was... I know, but she always got sick when it was cold. That's not right. That isn't supposed to happen. Ryota. I'm alone now, Ryuki. You still have me, don't you? She said the same thing at the end. Rely on Ryuki and Let her rely on you. Oh, his mom is the wingman here. But I think that would be irresponsible of me. Holy moly! Holy moly. Okay, I love you, Ryuki. More than anything else now. I love you too, Ryota. But how can I say this? My mother was weak, but it's not as if she had a short life. Right though. So, what are you trying to say, Ryota? If you were to marry me, I'd die much sooner than you. I gotta say, I don't know if it's the best idea to bring up marriage when you're not even dating yet, or you don't even yet know how you feel about each other, but like, you know. We're different species. We have different lifespans too. It's nature. But knowing that from the start, knowing that I would end up leaving you alone, it just seems too irresponsible. Wow, that went quick, okay, yeah. A little bit of a turn off, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean we can't be together. I love you, Ryota. I love you, Ryota. I want to be with you until the end. I know what it feels like to be left alone now. I don't want to make you feel this pain, Ryuki. I think we should go our separate ways. No, we won't. That's what life is, Ryota. These can we remember that these people? I think they are in high school. I think these are high school students talking here. Right? I mean, sweet, chill, yeah. Are these high school? Or are they already in? I don't know, the school and the school structures make me seem like it's a high school. So it's a high school, probably. Oh no. These high school students. That's what life is, Ryota. It's unfair. And painful. And sometimes it seems like nothing good will ever happen. But fighting on. Following our urge to seek happiness anyway. That's what makes us alive. That's how our ancestors lived and died and evolved and brought us to where we are now. But we birds were meant to come this far. We've advanced more than we were ever meant to. That doesn't matter. Ryota, I love you. I want to be with you as long as I can, even if it's just for a while. Oh yeah, wait, they're in high school. Well, he tried. I think you want to be with me too. What's the problem? Ryuki. I'm not. It's really weird to say my own name like this. I'm not as healthy or strong as you are. I'm not smart or handsome or rich. Ryota, you have more income than me. Which one of us lives in a fucking cave? But I'm happy. Thank you. You don't have to think about it so much, Ryota. We can worry about the future when it comes, right? Right. Said Ryuki in the past and then was very fucked in the future. I don't think I'll have calmed down for a while yet, but I'm glad I was born. If only because I got to be with you. It's like a miracle. Thank you. We have to part with everyone eventually. If it comes a little early, then that's life. And YOLO. I don't care for how long it is. I'm happy enough just being with Ryota. But live as long as you can, Ryota. Live as long as you can, so that you can carry wonderful memories with you when you return to the sky. You can't fly? Oh, that was the ending. This surprisingly big staff amount of people here. There's surprisingly many people here working on this game. By pigeon and for the pigeon. In a sense, I would like to see the other endings too. Like, that was a good end. I think it was. What was the sequence with the teacher and the doctor though? While it lasts? ED number 1. What does ED mean in this situation? Because for me, ED stands for eating disorder, so it's like eating disorder number 1 while it lasts, and then it has like rest in peace there. Horrible. That is just no, ED must mean something else. Erectile disorder. While it lasts. Oh, my internet is going, so I gotta go again. You can chat, good luck. Thank you for staying high again, and good luck, Flash, and hope to see you another time. Oh, you mean end now. Why do they shorten end as a word? It's really short word. You don't need to shorten it, right? You don't need to shorten it. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess this was one of the endings. I kind of want to play this game through one more time at some point, but like get the ending with the doctor or with the teacher, because they seem really sus. Like there's some criminal things happening there. There's some really, like, they would not paint that picture without there actually being something behind there. We'll come back to Hatoful Boyfriend. I mean, not Hatoful Boyfriend though. We'll come back to this game and we'll romance the shit out of the doctor or the teacher, okay? Especially because we have gone through all this already. We don't have to, like, you know, or like edit number 1. I don't really know. Okay, let me Google this. What does ED mean in this situation? ED game terminology. Is it a typer? Is it music terminology? No? ED is short for education? What does ED slang mean? Feeling sad or feeling embarrassed? Enforcement dictatorate. There's many effective dose. Erythema dose. Emergency department. I guess we don't know. I guess it might be just ending number 1. What happens if I click off this? While it lasts, get Ryota ending, ED number 1. Okay, we got the Ryota ending. That is great. I don't know. I mean, I do still have time, but this has also been a good length stream. I think it would be nice to just, it would be fun to get back to this, like, some other time for that part of the game, the doctor and the teacher. Maybe we can, like, because we can speedrun it at the point, we can just spam the dialogue so we don't have to even focus on it that much, and then just target them real hard. No? Education would make sense. You could sell it can't read. You could sell an end of school visual novel as education, maybe. Education number one. This is the first life lesson we learned. It's some people die sooner than others. That's the teaching we learned. You can love a pigeon even though a pigeon dies early on in life. I don't know. Well, it was truly a game. I have enlightened myself about visual novels now a little bit more. We have one more visual novel behind us, one more experience behind us to educate me about visual novels. I do say it was very interesting. Truly very fucking interesting. Oh boy. Alright, I guess we ended with this. I can get back to this whenever I feel like it. I'll stream something tomorrow. I don't know what yet, at what time yet. I'll figure it out later. But I'll make a waiting room, or like I'll have a stream scheduled, whatever, ready beforehand, hopefully. This was really nice. I feel grounded. I'm not like spacing out, or I'm not like dissociating that much, so I'd say this was a successful stream. Thank you so much for everyone who said hi in the chat, and I'm really sorry for the technical issues that happened when I first started streaming, and this stream was like an hour late, but I hope some people enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm not really good at reading out loud, am I? But I'm really happy I finally got to experience the game, and I do want to like experience the other endings. I might play this off stream, like the other endings too. Yeah, it's alright. Thank you. Alright, so I'll stream something tomorrow, and then I need to figure out my schedule for next week. I think I'll be able to make some kind of schedule for streaming, maybe. Yeah, with uni studies and with I got a job, and I have like I'm learning the job next Wednesday. So after that, I maybe in 2 weeks I'll know my working schedule too. So I don't really know what this future will hold, like how many times a week I can stream, but I should be able to stream like a few times at least. And you know, I'm very good at procrastinating, and streaming is like a very beloved hobby of mine, so I love procrastinating by doing stream related things. So I think there will be no problem with, like, there will be no shortages of my streaming now that I have internet. Alright, I'll be going. Thank you so much for watching. If someone is watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD, and I hope to see you all another time. And I'll be going now. And have a good rest of the whatever time of the day or night it is. And bye bye.